An Air Canada pilot and co-pilot are dead after the jet collided with a fire truck at LaGuardia Airport. Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes.
And I'm Steve Eager. It's 9 o'clock. The fire truck was crossing the tarmac and turned in front of the jet that had just landed and was estimated to be still traveling between 93 and 105 miles per hour. It happened last night. Dozens of passengers were taken to the hospital, but many have since been released. Investigators looking into what air traffic control was doing before and during the collision, as well as the staffing levels at LaGuardia. Fox 4's Peyton Yager is in studio tonight with more on this entire investigation. Peyton.
Steve and Heather, key information still to come, hopefully tomorrow, from the flight data recorder and the cockpit voice recorder. Tonight, the NTSB was asked how many air traffic controllers were on duty and what was the point of confusion. The NTSB only saying interviews are happening as we speak and audio is being reviewed.
Truck 1 in company, Florida Delta. Front there, 4195, just stop there, please. Stop, truck 1, stop. Stop, truck 1, stop. Stop, truck 1, stop.
An air traffic controller realizing his mistake late Sunday evening at LaGuardia Airport. He had just given the go-ahead for a fire rescue truck to turn onto a runway in front of a landing Air Canada passenger jet with 72 passengers and 4 crew on board. New surveillance video shows the collision that killed the 2 pilots. More than 40 people were taken to the hospital. Our sister station in New York with this interview of a survivor in the exit row, helping people out onto the wing.
Fortunately, we weren't in the front rows where I think rows 1 and 2 were pretty critically injured, and the pilots obviously sacrificed their lives. Just seeing people's faces and seeing cuts and blood and just sirens and fire trucks. Now I just want to say thank you to the pilots. I mean, I think they did the right thing, and I'm very sorry for their families.
At Monday evening's press conference, the NTSB was asked about the air traffic controller in question.
Typically, they would be removed from duty, and certainly it's pretty traumatic for that air traffic controller as well, and we'll want to interview that air traffic controller as well as others that were in the tower.
Minutes after the crash, the same controller is heard admitting to a Frontier pilot he made a mistake.
That wasn't good to watch. Yeah, I know I was here. I tried to reach out to my stuff, and we were dealing with an emergency earlier. I messed up. No, man, you did the best you could.
The challenge comes where one controller is beginning to double up and work not only what we call local control.
Retired pilot Captain Richard Levy tells Fox 4 during the slower overnight hours, it's common for a single air traffic controller to juggle planes coming and going, plus vehicles on the ground. At the time of the incident, the air traffic controller was directing crews to a minor injury on a different flight. The 2 firefighters in the truck are expected to survive. Also, a flight attendant seatbelted in her jump seat, ejected from the plane and taken to a hospital in critical condition. Those seats bolted to the floor of the planes for when turbulence hits.
That was one heck of a force. One heck of a force.
The NTSB chairwoman also saying tonight there are still a few challenges. There is a tremendous amount of debris, so an expansive scene on runway 4 at LaGuardia. Plus, they're still waiting for some investigators to even arrive on scene. They are delayed coming in from across the country due to long lines at TSA.